So our hip thruster or hip drive, whichever you like to call it, I just call it a hip thruster. Glute and hamstrings is what we're after here. You need to get yourself set up with a bench. Make sure you use the bench that's nice and sturdy. Or if you're a bit cautious, put the bench against the wall so that it doesn't move behind you. The exercise that we're looking to get ourselves into. You're trying to find the middle of your back with the bench just below your shoulder blades. Just make sure it's comfy. Your feet are out. Try to keep them pointed forward. Try not to let your knees collapse as you do this. Squeeze your tummy. Drive the hips up in the air. So this is what we should look like at the top. Knee, hip, and shoulder in a straight line. We drop it down. We drive it back. Drop it down. Drive it back. That's what we're looking for. Lifting the toes can make it a little bit more severe in the glutes. I like to keep the toes on the floor. Drive through. Good. Make it a little bit more difficult. Introduce your weights. Get your barbell. Start nice and light. Don't go crazy. Make sure you've got the cushion on because it does get very uncomfortable up around the hips. If you're not comfortable, get somebody to hand you the bar. If you're quite strong, if you're lifting an awful lot of weight, you're not going to be able to get the bar off the floor the way that I just did. You may have to get someone to hand you the bar. Same thing. Tummy tight. Drop. Drive. Drop to the floor. Drive it back to the ceiling. Again, you don't need a huge amount of weight in this. If you're someone that's not really comfortable in this position, what I would advise is to get a decline bench. Set this up here. Get your bench into the decline position, and it's an awful lot easier. Sit your bum right onto the end of it and drive. The only thing about this is that it can reduce your range of motion, so you're just not quite getting as low because you're hitting the cushion, but it is a lot easier, a lot comfortable to get into the hip thruster position with this. This is a strengthening exercise as well, so you don't have to worry too much about explosiveness. You do want to lift it fairly quickly, but you don't want to go crazy. This is an awkward exercise, so start handy with the weights. You don't have to go crazy with big heavy weights unless you've done it before, and slowly over a couple of sessions you can build it up. I would advise having a buddy with you when you're doing this one. That is our hip thruster.